guys. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. Go ahead and get nice and relaxed and get comfy, because today we're gonna be doing a half whispering, half soft spoken, very dramatic bedtime story. And you wouldn't believe how hard it is to find free books on the internet. I thought it would be easy. Just type in free books into the Google search bar. But that's not the way it works. But I finally found a book on iBooks. And so, we're gonna read it. And maybe you find that you have something in common with this main character. The book is called The Sheep Who Couldn't Sleep. And so let's get started. Alright. One night, down on Hillside Farm, everything was quiet and calm. But all alone there lay a sheep who found he couldn't get to sleep. "I want to get to sleep," he said. "Although I like this grassy bed, I really don't know what to do to fall asleep the whole night through." My iPad case is gross. But as he looked from his bed, he saw a branch above his head. A little bird was perched up there, sleeping soundly. "That's not fair." Sheep cried out into the tree, "How come you're not awake like me?" The bird woke up. "Well, I am now. You want to sleep? I'll show you how. Just find a comfy branch like me. It's easy in this big old tree. Then close your eyes. Before you know, you'll be asleep. Come, have a go." Sheep climbed as high as he dared, but he found he was a little scared. He shut his eyes and held on tight. He couldn't sleep. This wasn't right. He's climbing the tree. The branch was cold. The wind was strong. He couldn't say the whole night long. Maybe a branch is for a bird, but a sheep up here is quite absurd. He climbed back down onto the ground and took another look around. Who else is there that might know how to get some sleep like I need now? Are you nice and relaxed yet? He saw a rabbit, with one bound, jump down a hole dug in the ground. Sheep bent down and looked inside. The hole looked comfy, warm and wide. "Excuse me, rabbit, that looks nice. Can you give me some advice? I need to sleep. What's the best way? If you know, then please do say." "All you need," Rabbit replied, "is to dig a hole and climb inside. You'll soon find you're fast asleep. Just be sure to dig down deep." So the sheep began to dig, and soon he had a hole quite big. He climbed inside and closed his eyes, but then he got a big surprise. What's Mr. Rabbit up to? The hole was not a nice warm place. Worms were wiggling by his face. Sheep couldn't move much left or right. His feet were stuck inside quite tight. The hole was muddy, cold, and wet. Sheep was dirty as he could get. "Holes are not for sheep," he said. "They do not make a comfy bed." Sheep now needed to get clean. He was dirtier than he'd ever been. That's what it says. Probably Canadian or something. He went down to the pond and found a fish swimming round and round. "Excuse me," Sheep said to the fish. "I have a very simple wish. To know how to get to sleep." "I'll tell you," said the fish down deep. "Water makes you float, you see, so jump right in and swim like me. You'll fall asleep so easily, it's really the best place to be." So Sheep jumped in, up to his head, and tried to float like Fish had said. But swimming didn't make him sleep. The pond was cold and it was deep. Pondweed got between Sheep's toes, and water kept going up his nose. A pond is no safe place to sleep. Ponds are for fish and not for sheep. Sheep climbed out, all wet and cold. Nothing worked like he'd been told. "A pond's no good for me, I see, or a hole, or up a tree." Sheep didn't know what else to try. He wandered home with a big sigh. A wise old sheep woke as he passed. "Can't get to sleep?" the old sheep asked. "It's not so hard when you know how. I'll tell you how to sleep right now. Just look around at all these sheep. Count them and you'll soon sleep." What a strange idea, counting sheep. How would that get him to sleep? But Sheep sat down and began at 1, 2, 3, 4, he'd soon be done. Sheep counted higher than ever before, 20, 30, 40, more. And before he knew it, this young sheep was snoring loudly, fast asleep. Now every night he falls asleep quite easily by counting sheep. It might be an odd thing to do, but it works for him. It could work for you. The end. So yeah, maybe you find that you have trouble going to sleep, like Mr. Sheep here. So you could try counting sheep, or maybe try watching my other videos. Yeah, try that. Try my other videos. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you're at least relaxed, if not sleeping by now. Thanks for your support and your likes and comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. And have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.